This is the Ohio AgNet, broadcasting from the Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF and Valtima Fungicide, the proven #1 for the toughest corn diseases with a long-lasting residual when you need to be confident your fungicide will perform. I'm Joel Norwood. The Ohio State Fair starts tomorrow, but plenty of activity there in Columbus, especially today as the butter cow and accompanying sculptures were revealed. We'll talk about that in a moment, but don't forget we're broadcasting from one of the new additions to the Ohio State Fair, the Land and Living Building, featuring everything Ohio agriculture has to offer. Join us on opening day tomorrow as our own Ty Higgins broadcasts from the newest exhibit on the grounds. Coverage brought to you by Ohio Farm Bureau. And then on Thursday, we'll be broadcasting from the Dairy Products Building, catching up with the American Dairy Association Mideast for a remote broadcast. And then tune in on Friday as we broadcast from the State Fair, thanks to Kalmbach Feeds, feeding you the results first. But like we said, the butter cow is out, and it's celebrating America's 250th. Governor DeWine earlier today.
So today we do two things. What's always done here, of course, which is the unveiling of the butter cow and the other sculptures. And this is one thing that they keep hidden from me. It's a state secret, apparently. I never know what it is, so all the press, you guys are still in the dark. I'm still in the dark, too.
That second thing is the ribbon cutting for the new and improved Dairy Products Building. It's where the butter cow is located, and you have to see it yourself at the Ohio State Fair. In other news, USDA says they will begin a phased reopening of the border to Mexican cattle starting August 24th out of Douglas, Arizona. They say every animal will be inspected for New World screwworm, and additional ports could reopen if health requirements are met. Meanwhile, cattle on feed reached 11.4 million head July 1st, up 2% from last year, but June placements and marketings each fell 3%. Corn growers are urging continued USMCA negotiations. They say the agreement supports demand for 1.8 billion bushels of U.S. corn. And soybean growers are welcoming tariff exemptions for some seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and machinery parts, but they say additional relief needed to contain production costs. Let's take a look at today's prices from Chicago at the close. September corn up 6 3/4 to $4.58.5. December new crop corn up 6 1/2 to $4.80.5. August soybeans 3 1/2 higher to $12.12, while new crop beans are 6 1/4 up to $12.20. September wheat sitting at $6.62.5. That's a 2 1/2 cent gain. On the livestock side, August cattle up by $2.25 to $227.48. August lean hogs a 13-cent gain to $103 and a dime. Feeder cattle doing very well. September feeders gained $5.30 today, $337.23 their closing number. And milk down, class 3 for August sitting at 17 cents lower to $16.63. More farm news, markets, and much more around agriculture online at ohioagnet.com. This is the Ohio AgNet.